The rate of headline inflation has shot through the roof in the recent months and now stands at 16% from 11% a few months ago. The central bank recently said commodity and food inflation had risen to about 36%. Sugar now costs about 3,500 shillings in Kampala and even more in rural areas. This evening, the dollar closed at 2,490 shillings and 2,532 shillings, buying and selling respectively against the dollar. This state of affairs is worrying MPs. Now, lawmakers on the Parliamentary Committee of Finance, Planning and Economic Development have resolved to summon Governor of the Central Bank, Tumusiime Mutebile, and Finance Minister Maria Kiwanuka to appear before them and explain the state of the economy.
On Thursday, to really be assured as an oversight committee of Parliament whether there is anything wrong with the macroeconomic policies. Is it a problem of fiscal or monetary policy, or a global problem of a weakened shilling because of external shocks in Europe and elsewhere? We need to understand this.
But this is not the first time Parliament summons the Governor. The 8th Parliament invited Mutebile to answer to financial matters, but he declined, citing the law.
In my opinion, I believe he is not immune. There is no institution in this country that is not under the supervision of Parliament. They sometimes confuse the provisions they have in their statutes, which say this institution shall not be under the control or direction of any other. What that means is that we are not going to influence your professional work. We are not going to direct the Bank of Uganda that please buy more dollars and intervene in the economy. We are not going to ask the Auditor General that please go and audit here, don't audit there. But that principle of non-interference in the professional work does not mean that you don't catch the oversight eye of Parliament. If the President of the country can report to Parliament through the State of the Nation, so who is you, Bank of Uganda or any other agency?
The committee also plans to meet the management of the Microfinance Support Center over alleged mismanagement and corruption by the board members.
Because as we speak now, Microfinance Support Center is supposed to lend for agriculture and for environmental activities at not more than 12% interest per annum. But you see, at the end of the day, they pass this money to SACCOs, and the SACCOs lend at 36%.
Recently, the Inspector General of Government cracked a whip and caused the suspension of the center's board, headed by former Vice President Dr. Specioza Wandera Kaziwe.